What's up, guys? It's Morgan from Lynchpin. I get this question all the time in regards to Snap. So a lot of people confuse when I say that I trade Snap daily. Am I referencing this as a long-term investment? I want to make clear right at the beginning. No, I do not invest in Snapchat long-term. I probably have it in my 401k or something like that. But let me talk through why I don't invest in companies like Facebook, Twitter, or Snap outside of my 401k that's managed by someone else. Let's go. First up, let's take a look at the fundamentals of Snap and kind of talk through that. So I'm on finviz.com. If you haven't checked out my videos on that, go ahead and check that out. Super useful tool. Anyways, if I scroll down, I have a lot of fundamental and technical analysis. When I trade a company investment-wise, I do factor in fundamentals, whereas when I'm trading, I'm looking for oversold or overbought on a technical level. But you're going to notice something here. Finviz actually outlines a lot of this in red: debt to equity ratio, price to book, price to sales. You can actually scroll over it to see what it's referencing. Now, Snap is extremely high. It gives you basically analyst price targets down here, and then all the news associated with it. And here's the important part. These red, orange, reddish orange, these are sales. Every recent transaction has been sales in Snapchat. Now, let's compare Snap, Twitter, and Meta, or Facebook, as you well know, in regards to some of these numbers. So Snap forward PE 77, in Meta 22, Twitter 45. Okay, look at price to sales 18.92, 8.09, 7.17. Price to book 20.38, 6.87, 4.78. Now look at Twitter's free cash flow. That's at a 106.12. That is a big number to me. 25.7. Snap doesn't provide details on that. Now, keep in mind that I'm not only going based on fundamentals. You need to think about user base, advertising, some of those types of things. With all that being said, Snap is not the strongest of the bunch. Unfortunately, Meta is. And all this talk about the metaverse, I would say that Facebook or Meta is the investment of these three, even though I don't love them. I take major issue with like privacy issues and stuff like that with Meta. Let's scroll down on Meta. Notice that there is a ton of options exercises, which are as good as sales. Same kind of thing, lots of selling. Look at Twitter. Here's some buys. Some actual buys took place, but that's about it. There's almost no buying. There's all selling. When you start to see insiders load up, that's a good sign, in my opinion. Let's take a look at another number that I think is really, kind of worthwhile. And this is obviously the volatility. This is why I trade Snap. 5.98 to 6.28. So 5.98 a month, or excuse me, a week, and then 6.28 a month. Now, if I look at Meta, 3.09%, 3.18%, 4.10, and 4.97. So as I mentioned in my video in regards to the 5 simple tips to make day trading simpler, the reason that I choose something like Snap is the fact that it's got options and it's volatile enough that trading intraday is actually pretty simple, and it's lower cost for a smaller account. That's why I use these small test accounts when I'm explaining and showing the process that I personally follow. Something like Snap, again, I don't like the company long term. I still think it's way overvalued where it's at. But admittedly, it does have a lot of technologies that are attractive to other social media companies. There's a lot of features, functionality, things like that that people are interested in. Tons of people I know use the platform. I may not like it, but that doesn't mean it's not worth an investment. It's just when I take into account whether or not I'm going to invest in a stock, I do factor in those fundamentals as well as the technicals. And in this case, if I had to rank the 3, I would actually go Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. What are your personal opinions? You let me know down in the comments. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again real soon. Bye.